she's gonna make you a burger that's a little more gourmet than the burgers that we usually have. So Kelly, what are we doing? After a beer.
After a beer. Okay, we've got 3 different kinds of meat, which I'm very excited about. We've got our fresh ground brisket, our fresh ground short rib, and our fresh ground chuck. And we're gonna mix them all together to make a juicy, delicious gourmet burger.
Now, why did you pick those 3 meats?
Because they are fatty, tender, and delicious.
Fatty, tender, and delicious.
Yes, you don't want to use lean meat for burgers because the fat is the flavor.
Okay.
You can get ground chuck anywhere. Ground brisket and ground short rib are special requests. Okay. Not every grocery store does that for you. This is our chuck. It's pretty lean, as you can see, in comparison to our short rib, which is nice and fatty. Look at all that fat. And our brisket has lots of nice fat too. All this fat is going to create a juicy burger, and it's going to hold the meat together. Alright, so now I'm going to add our meat. You want to do about 3 equal parts of everything. Just add it all in there. Take a little bit of this out. And we'll leave a little bit of this to make something later. Okay, I like to use just salt and pepper and a little Worcestershire so I can really taste the meat. I don't need to add seasoning salt. It's totally personal and completely up to the person who's cooking. You do whatever you want to your burger, season it however you want. Salt, pepper.
How much salt?
I eyeball the salt. So first let's mix. Let's mix the meat.
And when eyeballing, what are you going for?
I generally cover the surface area and then I smell it.
Okay.
And if I can smell the seasoning, then that's enough.
Okay.
I have been known to eat raw ground beef to taste it.
That's nasty.
Yeah. It's actually pretty common in a lot of other countries to eat ground beef raw or just beef raw.
They eat a lot of things in other countries that I'm not interested in.
I get that. But you know me, I try things. So I tried raw ground beef once. And it was just okay. It had capers and olive oil and lemon juice in it. Okay, we got a good mix. Salt. A little more.
Okay. Same thing with the pepper?
Yes. Not too much pepper though.
But still just about covering
the surface area. Yes. And that's 6 dashes of Worcestershire sauce.
Okay.
And now I'm putting my hands in again.
Now is that for 2 burgers, or are you gonna have a little?
Looks like I'm gonna have a little extra. That's fine.
And that's about 1.5 pounds of meat, right?
Yes. What do you smell?
I smell the Worcestershire sauce.
Okay. Let's put some more salt in. You want to sprinkle it in for me? Since my hands are all dirty. You should have done this in the first place.
I'm not a sprinkler. Let's just hope there's not too much salt.
That's good.
Okay.
And you know, if it's not enough, you can always season it later.
Yeah, I'm going to pour in my hand and sprinkle first.
Okay.
Don't trust me.
Oh, those plates for me? That's wonderful. I can put my patties on there.
Oh, and want me to cut the buns, right?
Yes, that would be fantastic.
See, there's soft Kaiser buns, because homemade burgers are better on fresh baked buns. If you get to a store that has an actual bakery, it's usually best to get buns.
So as you can see, this meat doesn't need any help staying together. My hands are shiny from fat. See? Shiny hands. Ooh, shiny jazz hands. Yay. Okay. Is that big enough for you?
Oh yeah, it's definitely big enough.
How do you like your burgers cooked?
Medium.
Alright. Medium's good. This is not for well done burger lovers. You can eat your burger however you like.
I'm gonna brush some butter on the bun. I went ahead and melted the butter first, just because the buns are soft, and you don't want to rip apart the bun trying to put butter on it.
Ooh. These are man burgers right here.
Man burgers.
Yes. Could you move that knife, please?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Alright, buns are ready once the burgers get to cooking, because we're just toasted them, excuse me, so they won't need too long in the oven. They'll just turn the broil on. That was quick.
Cast iron.
What's the difference between a cast iron skillet and a regular non-stick skillet?
Cast iron cooks better.
Mm-hmm.
And after you cook enough in it, it keeps the seasonings from the food inside of it. So it's a very well seasoned skillet. Has a lot of flavor, and it brings a lot of flavor out of your food.
Okay.
So we're gonna sear these burgers.
I don't know
prefer
what
a
that
seared
means.
burger. Oh, seared burgers are just cooked in a skillet. They're gonna get a little crispy on each side versus using a grill where you get grill marks and, you know, a char flavor.
Okay.
I'm gonna drink some beer while I'm waiting for the pan to get hot.
Sounds good.
What do you like on your burger?
Everything.
Everything. American cheese,
Yes.
lettuce, tomato, onion,
Yes.
mustard,
Yes.
good stuff. You hear that? Means it's ready.
We have a guest.
Hi, Chili. Don't breathe on the buns.
Yeah, I'm holding him back as far as humanly possible.
You hungry too, Chili?
He wants to watch. It smells good.
Yes, it does. Not a lot of oil. I've got my heat on medium high, not too high, because we don't want our burgers to burn. You don't need a lot of fat in the pan, if any. There we go. Chili, how do you like your burgers cooked? So as you can see, there's more fat in the pan than when I started. Why? Because it's fatty meat. So the fat's coming out. It tastes so good. I wanted to have a nice crispy bottom. Because I like texture. Texture's good.
What do you want?
So burger meat's going to be juicy and soft on the inside, and then each side of the burger is going to be just a little crispy. Not burnt, just crispy. And it smells so good right now, and I just put it in.
It smells really good.
I just put it in there.
Having one of those moments where I didn't think I was hungry.
Really?
Until I started to smell the food.
You hungry now?
Now I realize that yes, I am hungry.
Ma'am.
And I'm wondering to myself, would you like to cut some vegetables while you wait for this to be?
Sure. Let me just want to peek at it to see how long I got. Let's see. Nope, not time yet. So let's get our stuff ready. Oh look, cheese slice. I like red onion on my burgers.
Me too.
There's something about a red onion. It tastes much better raw than a yellow onion or a white onion to me. It's all a matter of preference though. Get some thin slices there. I like that. You ever gone out to eat before and had a really thick slice of tomato or onion and it just totally turns you off because you have to open your mouth so wide to get around it? That's why thin slices are so important. You want your sandwich to be all about the meat and the bread and not how big the adornments are. We got nice thin slices of onion. See how thin? Ooh. Okay. And plus it gives some aroma. So we don't want big hunks of tomato on our burger. Mighty lettuce. Definitely don't need much with these big dried leaves.
What are you doing?
Picking lettuce. Alright. Cheese. Good to go. That's everything we need.
Time to put on burger again.
You smell it? There we go.
That looks good.
Nice and brown and juicy. You don't want to mash your burger. You mash your burger, you push all the juice out. You want that juice in the burger.
Really?
Yes, you want the juice in the burger.
Doesn't it just take longer to cook if I don't mash it?
Yeah, it's going to take longer to cook if you don't mash it. But if you want it dry and well done, then you mash it. That's not what we're going for here.
Okay.
You want the juice to stay inside. You want to protect your meat. You don't want anybody squeezing on you and pushing your juices out. Right? Have some beer while we wait. Could toast our buns up.
Popping like that. How do you know when it's ready?
You poke it. Not ready yet.
So you don't want to get pushed on, but you want to get poked. I get it, Kelly. Makes perfect sense.
I poke people. Just don't push me. You can poke me, get my attention, like, hey. But don't poke me to see if I'm ready. I might not appreciate that so much.
You don't want to be poked to see if you're ready?
No, don't poke me to see if I'm ready. I'll let you know when I'm ready, but do not poke me to see if I'm ready.
That poking was okay. Just making sure you're specific. Now. I mean, you can be poked.
I don't want to be treated like ground beef in a pan.
Well, you asked me that I want to get treated like ground beef in a pan. I can't